Okay, hello. Can everyone hear me? Do I sound all right? This is a new microphone. I've never used it before. All right, awesome. Okay, so today I'm just going to be discussing filming and editing a little bit. I've been on LPS Tube for almost 7 years at this point. And I just want to give a little disclaimer. This is how I edit. This is not how you have to edit. This is not how anyone has to edit. This is specifically my style, and editing is a lot like art in the sense that everyone has their own style, and you should never compare yourself to others, because I know when I see someone who's really good at editing, I'm like, wow, that's insane. How can I ever do that? But it just takes a lot of practice, and like I said, it's like art. Okay. Sorry, I'm just figuring out, like, how do I screen share? Sorry, I've never used Zoom before. Okay. Okay, found it. All right, can everyone see my screen all right? Oops, not mean to do that. Okay, and I'm sorry if you hear any background noises. My cat likes to try and get into my room, and his paw is just sticking under the door. Anyways, so this is just the introduction. I've been filming and editing for about 6.5 years. Now, camera quality is a big thing when it comes to LPS2. It is the first thing, oops, sorry. It's the first thing people see when they click on your video. And if it's good camera quality, they're more likely to stick around and stay till the end. So as you can see, this one is dirty and unfocused, while this one is clean and it's focused. And I don't know if you can see, but the difference is pretty drastic. Lighting is another big thing. It basically can change the entire tone of your video if it's in the background, the side, or the foreground. As you can see in each of these different pictures, this is just the lighting from my bedroom, from my ceiling lamp. This is in the background. His face has a shadow over it, and it makes him look like mysterious and all. The side, I like using it for music videos, which is what I mainly record. And the foreground is for if you're showing off any like details, and it's just great to be able to see the LPS's face. Characters are important, and the storyline is important even in a music video. While you can just have your LPS moving their head, it's a lot more interesting if there's a storyline, at least in my personal opinion. And asking questions is a big one. What's driving the story and why? Characters are important. Great examples that I like are Lainey and Lilith from Perception, if you've ever seen it. Lainey's a good girl. She has good grades. She is kind and she's caring. Lilith has some stuff from her past she doesn't like to talk about. She's very closed off. Awesome, thanks for the sub. I don't know where I can move this, so I'm just You want to know their personalities. If you don't know their personalities, it's a lot harder to drive the storyline. Next up is editing softwares I really like. We're going to come back to this video in a bit. But these are the user-friendly ones I like. Relatively speaking, everyone has different opinions on what's easy and what's difficult. But I personally have always used VideoStar. Oops, no, I did not mean to start that. Stop. Okay. I've also used iMovie, and VN is my one non-music video editing software. It's really nice. It's free, and it's honestly surprisingly professional for being a free app. A lot of other LPS tubers, such as Snowy's Pet Shop, and I know Oblivion LPS used to use VideoStar. We're going back. How do I go back? Sorry, I don't use this often. So like I said, we're going to be coming back to this later. Sets are another big thing. If, for example, if you've ever heard the song Habits or Stay High, the song starts off with her saying, "I ate my dinner in the bathtub." So what I did is I made a bathroom set and I had her eat her food in the bathtub, which is a lot more interesting than her just singing about eating her food in the bathtub, if you know what I mean. Don't force it. If you're getting tired of a project and you force it, you're much more likely to drop the project. I have dropped countless projects because I keep continuing to say, oh, I have to get this done tonight, I have to get it soon, and then I never end up finishing the project. So if you take like an hour a day or even a week-long break, you're much more likely to finish the project and stay passionate about it. If you lose the passion in the project, people can tell, trust me. They'll be like, oh, this person didn't have as much fun in the end of this video as they did in the beginning of this video. It honestly does make a big difference. Transitions, here's the video. Okay, now this, I'm gonna end up pausing and continuing to play it because this is a pre-recorded thing. Basic, like 4, I guess, I forgot to add one here, transitions are slides, spins, zooms, and also fades. So slides, slides self-explanatory. These are all pretty self-explanatory, but I'm going to teach you how to do the slide transition because it is one of the fundamentals. It is the one I used the most starting out, and it is the one that helped me learn how to edit everything else. Nope, I want to go full screen. Sorry, I've been having trouble with the presentation's like video running capabilities. Okay. If it'll load. And after this little presentation, I'm thinking we can have a fun little like competitive LPS tube quiz on a Bookit. It's kind of like Kahoot, except there are game modes you can play. And some of the questions are pretty easy to answer, like who made LPS popular? And other ones might be a little more difficult for some, but it should just be a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the chat. Yeah, VideoStar is definitely one of my favorites. It's easy to use and it's fun, and it's just, I don't know. A lot of people use it and come out with some great stuff. Okay, looks like it's not gonna let us go full screen. Hello? Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to get, or no, and this is the different video, sorry. I'm gonna show you how to do a slide transition from this clip to this clip. Now, come on. Okay, it's not gonna let me do full screen, unfortunately. And my cat's crying at the door. Please ignore him. Okay, so what you're gonna do, sorry, I don't know if you saw that. You're gonna go to multi-layer clip right here. You're gonna go ahead and click that, and you're gonna click the one to insert your clip. I'm doing this clip right here. Then what you're gonna wanna do is, sorry, I should. Basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make sure that right here stays stationary in the center of the layer. And as it progresses, it's going to slide over. How I'm gonna do that is I'm just gonna take my finger and drag it over. Then I'll click options. And once options pops up, I'm gonna click center layer. Or wait, no, sorry, not center layer. Center vertically to make sure that it's not like a diagonal. So center vertically right there. I'm gonna come out here. I typically use this mirror effect because I like how it looks. A lot of people use this one because it makes it look very smooth. And then I'm going to go to the coloring effect down here, and I'm going to click tracking blur. This will help give the illusion of movement in the video. It will also make it look much smoother and a lot more appealing to look at. On the contrary, if you do not have the paid for version, I think there are blurs you can use that you can play with this little dial and make it not blur here, but blur as it gets like over here, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm bad at explaining things. I'm gonna go back into the edit keyframes and I'm going to do what is called a graph. Graphing was the hardest thing for me to learn. This is point A, the start of the clip, and this is point B, the end of the clip. What I'm trying to do in this is get it from point A to point B looking as smooth as possible. Now, above and below the graph is where it'll get bumpy and it will do jumps. I typically don't like doing a jump over this area right here because it'll just look kind of choppy in my opinion. You may like that. That is completely your opinion and completely your editing style. And if you like it, I guarantee other people will like it. I do not have an authentic Savannah. Unfortunately, I'm looking into getting her though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a point right about here. Oh, never mind, that is the ending clip, sorry, apologies. For the beginning scene from the transition, you're going to, I try to make it as steep as possible because that is like, it'll move faster the steeper it goes. And then I want to smooth it out before it gets down here, otherwise it'll jump and it will make it look like it completely disappears before coming back. So I'm just smoothing it out right now. Just like that. And as you can see in the background, we've got a nice smooth sliding transition. I like to lower the tracking blur because it tends to make it, like, in my opinion, for my editing style personally, I don't like it to be too blurry. I kind of like seeing the pet in the background, but that is just me once again. Okay, now I'm going to transform it with the Video Star Motion Blur. This is a P4 feature and it's completely optional, but I like how it makes it look. And now onto this clip. Basically what's going to happen is it's going to slide over to this clip and I'm going to try and make it look as smooth as possible. I'm going to once again get the motion blur, tone it down, come over here, click this one, and then edit keyframes. Once I'm into edit keyframes, I'm basically going to do the same thing except reverse. So it's going to start out fast and end slow. So I'm going to come over here and then I'll scroll over to the end of the clip and center it. So just ignore that. Then I'm going to make it start out fast by raising this and then smoothing it out at the top so it doesn't do a jump. When I let myself sing, when I let myself sing, I don't know if you guys can hear the audio. Hopefully it doesn't bug you if you can hear it. Then I do the same thing with the motion blur, the video star motion blur, because I like how it makes it look. And then after this loads, it'll take a little bit, but I'll show you the beginning and end transition. I'll feel better when I let my... And that is how you do a slide transition. It is one of the simplest, maybe next to zooms and fades. Fading is just where you change the opacity. Basically do the same thing you did with the slide, except move the opacity dial instead of the path. And same for zooms and spins. It's basically the same thing, just moving the different dial. And that is how you do slides. So coming back to this video, I'm going to show you how I got some effects in here. Can I do full screen? No, I can't. That is just fine. So I'm going to teach you how to go from that to this. Here I am back in the multi-layer clip dial in Video Start, and I'm going to click this one, just the basic scene. And here I'm adjusting my text. I'm going to make it into an overlay, which means it's going to be a purely black background. I'm going to change the color of the text. I'm going to change the font so I can just have the font and overlay. Then I'm zooming up on it, and I'm gonna, this is how to do the second half of the zoom transition. I'm gonna up it, and smooth it out, so it goes from small to big. And then I'm gonna add my tracking blur, which is, once again, one of my favorite things to use. And I'm gonna add a jitter effect, sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm gonna add a jitter effect to it to give the impression that it's like shaking and has a lot more energy in it than originally. So then I'm going to go back into a multi-layer clip, and that was just me leaving so I can get an overlay downloaded. And I'm going to add one part of this overlay, and I'm going to either twisted or the overlay, what is that? Blend BG is what it's called in Video Star. And you can use, that was too fast to see. Okay, you can use this one. It gives a similar effect to the freaky BG or background, freaky background. And you can do this one if you want a brighter effect. So what I did both, and it will give it a darker color, but it will give it some color right around here. Then I'm adding a shockwave. I'm sure you guys have seen these in a lot of different videos, and I'm going to be picking which blend I want it to do. I'm probably gonna pick this one. I think that's the one I picked. Yeah, that one. And then I'm gonna make it bigger. So yeah. It just, I don't know, looks like it's going around his face. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to Re-Effect Clip. And I'm gonna do the vert mirror. And I think I'm gonna do 2 panels alternate. Or just 2 panels. I don't remember exactly what one I did, but this, like, I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry, I suck at explaining things. But basically, I'm going to turn the opacity down, and I'm going to add a blend background, so it's kind of an overlay. And it's brighter. And I think I turn the opacity up here a little bit because I want it to, I don't know, be clear. And then I do the weird background to give it this cool effect of almost an, like, how do you describe it? An X-ray, inverted colors, that's it, inverted colors. And then I'm gonna make the font do a little bit of a spin. And then I just added one of the preset graphs. And there we go. That is how I got this effect. I'm gonna check chat really quick. All right. And that is how you do that effect. Yep, definitely. I am just so great at explaining things. Okay, now we're gonna go to the next slide. Nope, that's the transitions. Is it the last one? I think that might be the last one. Okay, now I'm gonna pause my share so I can tab into the game. I do want to, oh wait, no, I was gonna do a Q&A first. My apologies, Q&A. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know. Thank you. What device do I edit on? I personally have an iPhone 11. That's what I use. But I do believe in one of my slides. Nope, it doesn't like me going that way. Hello? Okay, I'm gonna have to. There we go. On this slide, I didn't give you guys very much time to look at it. Going back into slideshow view. Oh. What's your favorite edit I've done? Are there any free editing apps for editing on PC? I believe there are. I think Power Director is free. I'm not 100% sure, but I know a lot of people like Premiere Pro as well. That one might be free, but have paid for effects. I took an editing class in school, but I don't remember the software we used. I think it was Premiere Pro we used. And I don't know if the school paid for it or if they got it for free, but Power Director is really good. Power Director is on basically all platforms. CapCut's good for Android. Premiere Pro is great for PC. And I know After Effects is also really good for PC, but that one I believe is paid for and quite expensive. But if you're willing to spend the money on the editing software, go for it. Is there any my favorite edit? Are we going to do a bucket? Yes, we are. Oh, there's one. Yes, DC and Filmora. Filmora is good. When did I start editing? 2016. About 6 years, almost 6.5. But as for what's my favorite edit I've done, I can see if I can pull it up. I'm not sure if I have a favorite, but I definitely have a lot. I did a music video, an instrumental to Heat Waves. I liked that one all right. It was a gift for my friend. Yeah, I'm not sure which one's my favorite. I like a lot of them. And that it's okay to be proud of what you've made. I can do my, I'm not gonna do my most popular ones. Those are from 4 years ago. I like a lot of the MEPs I did. They turned out pretty good. Ooh, there's this one I like. Okay, we're back on the screen sharing. No need to fear, we're back on the screen sharing. This one's pretty good, but it's, I don't know. What got you into editing? A lot of you have probably heard of him, Snowy's Pet Shop. I watched his videos way back when, and that's what made me be like, wow, I want to do that. So let's see. Let's ignore my search results. It won't let me type. Probably because I'm in a Zoom. Oh, nope, now it will. Okay, we're good. Snowy's Pet Shop. He was the first person I watched. He is what got me into editing, and he's very talented. I highly recommend checking him out. Yeah, I do like Dream SMP. I was really into it last year, I think. I've kind of fallen out of it, but I still do like to listen to Wilbur's music. So if we go back to my channel, if you guys do want to watch one of these, we should have time because I ran through that presentation a lot faster than I expected to. Oh, I can't move chat, what the heck? Okay, chat's down here. All right, I don't know if you guys want to watch one of these. We have the time, but I don't know. Collie Wolves? Yes, Fest, what do you think? Yes? Okay. Yeah, okay, I can give you a little example. This was for my birthday. Can you guys hear it all right? I'm also very inspired by Cass, if you've ever seen her videos. No, I didn't mean to do that. Go back. Autoplay is on. I think I have another short one I can probably show. I think it's 30 seconds maybe. Yep. Flash, light, flash, light, flash, light, and I also have an instrumental. No, I'm so sorry. I am a mess right now. Okay, I'll do one more. We've got Eventually for an MEP. We've got Boyfriend by Dove Cameron. And we have got Heat Waves, the instrumental version for Snowy's pitch. Ooh, or there is Spy. I forget who sings it, but it has some ice training, so I don't know. Heat Waves? Okay, we'll do Heat Waves. If I can find where it went, here it is. And that is all I did for that one. Any other questions before we do the booklet? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We're good for the booket? Okay. Basically, Booket is a lot like Kahoot. It'll give you a code. What game do we want to play? Gold Rush is fun. I've only played Gold Rush and Battle Royale. Battle Royale is really fun. Which one do you guys think? We have Gold Quest, Monster Brawl, Crypto Hack, Fishing Frenzy, Depictive Dinos, Golden Quest. Okay, we can do Gold Quest. I'm gonna go ahead and move the chat over again. Okay. There is 7 minutes in this game. You can use random names. You can add you can put your name as whatever you want as long as it's family friendly. Okay. Okay. That is just fine. This is all for fun. I'm talking. Okay, there's the code. You can go ahead and enter in. We're probably gonna do a few rounds of this just to help take up some time. You can go ahead and change you can go ahead and change your name if you'd like. And let me know when we're all good to start. Are we all in? Are there more waiting to get in? You go to play.booket.com. The names are invalid. I don't. The valid ID is right here. It's 448-2233. It keeps getting names. Should be 18 people. Are we all ready to go? Are we waiting on anyone? Okay. 12 out of 19. Ready? All right. I'm going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to hide the chat. Okay, so you can steal gold from others. You can You'll earn gold by answering questions, you can get power-ups, and you can steal gold from others. Looks like Berry, Splash, and Twinkle are in the lead. Oh, Finley is in the lead with 100. Oh, Berry Splash is back in the lead with 140. Toasty's now 140. Finley is in the lead with a whopping 1,382 gold. Oh, Reaper is now in the lead. Now Berry Splash is in the lead. Finley is, nope, scratch that. Silver Aura, oh, nope, scratch that. Finley's in the lead with 15K. Now Silver Aura's in the lead. Oh, Berry Splash is in the, okay. This is intense, dude. This is intense. Now Jim Jam's in the lead with 17K. Kenzie's in the lead with 17K. And oh, Savannah's LPS is right behind her with also 17K. Toasty now has 17.3K. So many. 36K. Pet Shop Pigeons, 36K. Finley, oh, okay. Now Reaper's in the lead with 36K. Finley with 117K. This is, I don't know what to say anymore, guys. You'll probably notice a lot of repeat questions. There are only 10 questions. We have 3 minutes left. Oops. Savannah's LPS in the lead with 1.4 million. Pet Shop's Pigeons has 1.1 million. Jim Jam has 660K. Berry Splash, oh no. Pigeons Pet Shops. This is intense. 4.1 million. Oh, 4.1 million Faded and Jim Jam both have 4.1 million. Jim Jam with 8.2 million. Twinkle with 7.5 million. Three Splash with 22.2 million. This is getting intense, guys. Trio with 94.8 million. Now 85.4 million. Finley in the lead with 85.4 million. Faded with 165 million. We have 5 seconds left, guys. Let's see the final standings. Zeno, am I pronouncing that right? I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Congratulations, you three. What game do we want to play now? Do we want to play this one again, or do we want to play a different game? Hey, welcome in, Circles. Was that fun? Do we want to play again? Hi, Circles. Good to see you here. Again? Okay, we're playing again. Now, what game do we want to play now? It will be the same questions. But we can play a different game, or we can play Gold Quest again. Same thing. Fishing, okay, it's between Fishing Frenzy or Gold Quest. Fishing, we've got 2 for Fishing, 2 for Gold Quest. Gold. We can do Fishing. Okay, we're doing Fishing Frenzy, it looks like. Keep this at the bottom. The game ends after a player reaches a set amount of ways. Okay, the ID will be right up here. Let's see what the code is. The code is 130675-8. Oh, in Circles, you just go to playblock.blookit.com. You lost connection? Oh no. I've got 11 people so far. can I put this where I can see? Is this everyone that wants to play, or are some people still trying to get in? Pop this up here for a bit. Is anyone still trying to get in? Okay, let's just find circles. I don't know where to put this. I'm gonna have to cover a few of your names so I can read the chat for a second. Are we all good? Okay, I'm gonna press start now. Okay. Okay, it has begun. Just a Flappy Bird? I have no idea, honestly. We have about 4 minutes left. Looks like Toasty was the first to reach 1 million. Jim Jam's in the lead with 1.8 million. And he is the first to reach 2 million. Harry Potter and Jim Jam both have 2 million now. We have 11 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Let's see the final standings. Harry Potter's in first place with 3,152,500 pounds. Jim Jam's in second place with 3,123,155 pounds. And Toasty is in the third place with 3 million. I'm not gonna keep reading the number. 3,014,270 pounds. Yep, lots. Okay, I think we are about out of time. unfortunately. I think that's all we have time for, if I am correct. Go back to Zoom. Thank you so much, LPS Fest. This was really, really fun to do. Thank you so much for letting me host the panel. Correct, LPS Fest. That is all the time we have left, I believe. Thank you for coming. It was super fun to host it, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make LPS Fest official back into the host. So thank you all for joining. It was fun.